Hey, blessings to you. Pastor Q here. I hope that you're having a great day. There was a scripture that I grew up on that I was taught, and coming up, that scripture was Philippians 4:13. And it said that we can do all things through him that strengthens us. As we all know, that there comes a time in all of our lives that we have to always reconcile the scriptures with what we are dealing with in life. If we're going to make it relevant, then we have to ask the hard questions. In light of all that has been happening in the media, social injustice, I couldn't help but ponder, if we can do all things through him that strengthens us, why do we find it hard to have tough conversations? I believe that for healing to occur, we need honesty, we need truthfulness to grow in our relationships and interactions with our fellow human beings. So today, my brothers and sisters, I want to be unambiguously clear that being passive aggressive is not the answer. We are, I guess, when we are serious about the needed change, about the growth, the advancement, it requires us to have candid conversations. And I'll be honest, as I was thinking through this pandemic and all that is happening and the downstream effect, I really do believe that since COVID-19, many have become stressed out, stretched out, and the conditions have worsened as it relates to the mental capacity. I believe that many are unnecessarily paranoid about others, and we have been conditioned to not really smile or to even show grace towards others. There's a level of distrust that everyone has against the other person, and we have lost our ability to smile. I only see the result of all of this, that the tensions have heightened our level of fear. It has heightened suspicion, anxiety, hatred, and even anger towards others for no apparent reason. I'll be honest, I think these are all signs of just the traumatic experiences that are exploding in the forms of racist behaviors. Now, yet and still, I don't have answers, but I can't leave you on that note. But while I don't have the answers, I do want to make just 3 simple suggestions. I hope you can get with this. I think that number 1, we need to recognize that racism is real. Secondly, we need to adjust our posture to listen. And lastly, there must be a level of confession of the sin of pride and prejudiceness that hides deeply within our hearts. Well, since we are here to really think through all of this, and I know that there's no real fix-all overnight, but I do believe the scriptures are true. The great physician Luke records in chapter 1, verse 37, he says, "For with God, nothing is impossible." We may not fix this problem overnight. It may be here for years to come. But I believe that you and I have a responsibility to spark the conversation, to engage in the conversation, to add some level of insight that we can bring solution to the unnecessary racism that's happening in our country. I pray that something was said will encourage you to spark your thinking to find solutions for the problem. Have a great day.